When booking flights, I suggest using the following tips. Use an incognito window so they can't track your cookies. Look at booking flights on Tuesdays, not prime times like evenings or weekends to get the best rate. Look into apps for deals like Hopper. And sign up for mileage accounts if you haven't already, so you can build up your frequent flyer programs and start building points to use them on your future trips. This is the point where you will also want to think about pre-booking your accommodation and possibly your transportation. Later on in this course, I will go over the tips for maintaining safety throughout your stay abroad as well as transportation. Make sure to look into the following. Look for reviews and see what other travelers have to say. Also, if you are traveling on a budget, look to see if breakfast is included. It makes a difference. Depending on the country, especially in tropical climates, you may want to check to see if there's hot water showers. Some warmer climates only have cold showers depending on where you're staying. Others have on-demand hot showers. So here's a top tip. If you see a shower with what looks to be a heater on the head of the shower, the slower you let the water pass through the shower head, the hotter it will be. Possibly use sites also such as booking.com or Airbnb to look at travel blogs to get the inside scoop on where to book. Now we're going to talk about packing for your trips. It's like going to the grocery store. You want to have a plan of attack on what you need to get through and a rough outline of everything you want to bring, so you truly have what you need. If you are in a rush and just throw everything in your suitcase, you may miss the important things or take completely unnecessary items. It's kind of like going to the grocery store hungry without your list. You end up buying all the crap you don't need and forget to buy the things you actually came for. Packing can be everything from fun to a straight up headache. Make a plan and get organized. It's also important to know what you want to do while you're traveling, but also understanding the cultural norms. When I lived in the Middle East, I made sure to be cognizant of the local culture when I was there. I wore clothes that covered my knees and my shoulders so I could be respectful to the local culture. I would suggest being aware of drawing unwanted attention to yourself. Beware of excessive jewelry, especially when traveling solo. You don't want to draw that type of attention to yourself. In general, it's also not a bad idea to wear clothing that isn't going to attract all eyes on you, like see-through leggings, crop tops, or tiny short shorts, unless it fits the culture. I would also suggest bringing a feel-good item that makes you feel comfortable when traveling. For me, it's my journal, so I can write down all my travel experiences. When making your travel list of items, I suggest having a core list and then everything else that you will need. Here are some of my core items that I bring: a neck pillow, earplugs, and an eye mask. Reusable utensils for food, so I can be environmentally conscious. And I also bring a water bottle. I bring a small denomination of cash to have with me at all times, a change purse, a journal, a pen, and a book, sunglasses and a hat, a small packable towel, a watch, a portable charger, a whistle and an alarm, adapters, hand sanitizers, wipes, toilet paper, and face masks to comply with COVID regulations. When you are packing, remember, you will be carrying everything you have with you. So it might sound great to have 100 options of clothes and a 50-pound suitcase, but then it's not going to be so fun when you have to wheel it around on cobblestone streets or dirt roads. I'll never forget living in Australia and bringing 2 massive suitcases over there. On my way home, I got to travel to New Zealand and Fiji, and at each destination, I decided to lock up my rolly bags at the airport and take a tiny day pack with me for my weeks away. There are travel backpacks that come with not very many zippers to help prevent theft. However, if you are using what you have, which that's no problem, place valuables in the inside, harder to reach places. Do not place your most important documentation in the outside pockets of your bags in case of pickpockets. Make sure to secure your belongings. Don't have a yard sale hanging out of your bag, such as your water bottles or whatever, for people to take. Other important pieces to consider: mini locks for your luggage to fasten your zippers and deter pickpockets. Just make sure they're TSA compatible. Money belts are also very important. They're not the sexiest, and they should be hidden. They're great for passports and money, of course. If you're carrying on your luggage on the plane, make sure to keep it with you. If they insist that you have it gate checked, make sure there are adequate tags placed on your bag so it makes it to that destination. Make sure to bring printed resources, such as your guidebook, online resources, printed out copies of your passport, visa, itinerary, vaccine card, and credit cards. Print out itineraries for your lodging, excursions, as well as contact information for hotels, hostel, embassy, tour operators, and keep these in a safe place. I've added a PDF packing list of everything I discussed plus more.